And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Chicago Cubs taking on the Red Sox. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Chris Sale.
When he's on, Boog, he's really fun to watch. He takes the pressure off entire lineups, and typically he doesn't need a ton of runs in support. No one should be surprised if he settles in and takes full control of this game. That's what he's looking to do for sure.
And now the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. Swing and a miss. That's strike one.
7 o'clock.
Next offering is foul back. Got him. And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1.
Sale ready. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No ball,
1 out,
2
bases
strikes.
empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Nico Horner. Inside, ball 1. Two out, space is empty. And another ball. And that's outside. 3 balls, no strikes. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Foul ball. And Sale deals. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
2 strikes.
That's inside.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill today, Shota Imanaga. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ronald Acuna Jr., the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And that is out of play. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. That one misses. 3-1 now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now Hank Aaron. And there's a strike. And, of course, when it comes to Hank Aaron, he's one of the greatest sluggers of all time. 755 career homers, a record that stood for a long time. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Almost goes without saying that Mr. Aaron set the standard for power hitters in the sport for years. I mean, just an incredible 23-year career.
Swing and a miss. Nice job behind the plate there.
Batting third, the third baseman, Eddie.
Eddie Matthews will hit
Matthews.
next. In there, and it's 0-1. And it's not all about the home runs. It's RBIs, total bases. Hank did everything you'd want in the middle of the order guy. One more interesting thing about the hammer, if you subtracted all of his 755 homers, he'd still have 3,000 hits. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. And there's a ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball three. Acuna runs in there for strike three. Safe in second, and that was not close. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Dansby Swanson, the next to hit. On the ground to the left. Whips it to first. And Swanson is set down. And that is that. Top of the second. Here's Kyle Tucker.
The designated hitter, Kyle
Tucker, who's been an all-star and a Gold Glover. Ground ball right side. It's through for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Carson Kelly now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Runner at first with no outs here.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you've got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
And a good eye there.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Michael Bush, the next Cub to hit. Fought off foul. No score here in the second. Swings through that one for strike 2. 0-2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. In half up to him. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh. And the slider just misses. The lefty, the 1-0. Just off the inside edge. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike. And a strike in there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. We head to the bottom of the second, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Drake Baldwin. Shota back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Way back there. Going. Gone. And the grab the lead. It's 1-0.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Jump throw. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there. An infield single.
Wastes no time there. And now they've got some speed on first. So we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
So digging in. Albies on the move.
Nope.
Pitch is high. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hat sizing this one up. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away. And here's Freddie Freeman.
The first baseman.
He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. And it's through for a hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And now Jeff Francoeur just missed. All right, so you hit lefty. What makes it so hard to face a left-handed pitcher?
Left-handers, they just seem to have different arm angles. So to keep that front shoulder in there and really discipline yourself can be tough sometimes. But the guys that do it well, man, I tip my cap to them every day.
And that gets down for a base hit. And now 2 aboard. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs.
Back-to-back singles. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Base is empty with 2 away. Digging in, Hank Aaron. He's 0 for 1. Yeah, that's fouled off. In the air, out towards left center. Crow Armstrong sizes this one up, brings it in, and that's the inning. Back here in Atlanta. Now here is Matt Shaw.
Matt.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Right through there for a strike. Popped up. Swanson gets under it. Hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. So the batting order turns over. Dansby Swanson stands in.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Swanson getting to start at shortstop. 31 years old. He's playing today in his home state of Georgia. And that's off the outside edge. And 1-1. That's in there.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Sale delivers. Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Sale picks up the strikeout. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's the third baseman, Eddie Matthews.
Eddie Matthews.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
And that's too high.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
And misses inside. Swing and a foul out of play. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And
now
here comes Dansby Swanson. Rounded out his first time.
Swanson.
Clobber to right field, way back, gone. That one felt good, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-zip.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he can handle. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. And there's a foul ball. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crow Armstrong right there to make the grab. And there's 2 down. So up next,
now
Michael Harris the second. Fly to
Michael
left his first time.
Harris.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
That one missed. That one just missing inside. And now it's 3-2. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there. Or for the
5.
Pitching change here, Mike Soroka.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Next to the dish is Freddie. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Fouled off left side. 2 on, 2 outs. just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. One run across. Another comes in to score. It's 7-0.
Nicely done. Brings home two. Double into the gap, and that was a really nice swing to beat the inside pitch. He just beat him to the spot. Kept his hands tight inside that baseball, and that just allowed him to drive it into the alley right there.
And first offering is fouled off. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
One ball,
really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
The next offering misses. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Hit in the air, right field. Suzuki has a beat on it, nabs it, and that is that. Start of the 4th, so here's Horner now.
The second baseman, Nico.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Brings it in, 1 away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a strike.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt, do something to break it up.
Goes down looking. 2 outs, base is empty. So here's Kyle Tucker now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings through that one out in front that time.
0-1.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. And down on strikes. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. Back at Truist Park, leading off, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
That to right. Suzuki has a beat on it. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Now it's the right fielder, Hank Aaron. 0 for 2 in this one.
Aaron.
There's the strike. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The line to kick the pitch. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
2 down, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Eddie Matthews. And first offering is fouled off. Ball 1 there. Fouls it off, still 1-2. 2 outs. That one almost got him.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Drops into the glove, and that's the 3rd out. All set for the start of the inning. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. Sale back to work. Slider for a strike.
You know, these Cubs, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Now into the game, Chipper Jones. He's the new 3rd baseman.
Number 10, Chipper Jones.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
On the ground right side. Albies gets it to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
The left fielder.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Ian Happ. There's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
The 3rd baseman, number 6,
Matt Shaw. The next come to hit. To the right side. Over to Swanson. And that is the inning. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Swanson digs in. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, these players really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. Another homer. He's done it again. His 2nd homer of the game. And they boost their lead. It's 8-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
And now it's going to be Drake Baldwin. And a seed into center. That's a base hit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
There's a strike. On the ground, 2 ball. Over to Swanson. He turns it over to first, safe. Michael Harris the 2nd now at the plate. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that one pulled foul.
He's so solid. Calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a 3rd baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Base hit. And now 2 aboard. Albies makes the turn at 2nd. Not in time. He's safe.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. In the air, left field. Happ. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. The throw's offline. He's saved. It's 9-0.
The left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Jeff Rancourt. 1 for 2. 2 outs. There's a strike. Rancourt started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, no swing. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low-key.
1 up, 1 down. And next for the Cubs, Pete Crow Armstrong, who's 0 for 2 and a pair of strikeouts.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
Slider right there.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Foul ball, still 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Nico Horner will come up to hit.
Second baseman, Nico Horner.
That's in for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. That's out to center field. Albies on the move. Corrals it. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Grounds 1 to short. Swanson zips it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The right fielder, number 44.
And now the right fielder, Hank Aaron. 0 for 3 in this one. Outside low. And that is ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Chipper.
And here is Chipper Jones. He swings and fouls one off.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground. Corner. Now a jump throw. Got him. Nice play. Top of inning number 7. And now, Seiya Suzuki.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Jesse Chavez into the game.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Tucker at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Next offering misses, and the count 1-2. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and there's one away. Carson Kelly digs in now. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. And a foul. Suzuki stands at first with 1 out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here's the first baseman, Michael Busch.
The first baseman, Michael Busch.
He was late there, strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Over to Albies, and that will end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, and now it's Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson.
To third. In time to Busch, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Now the catcher up to hit, Drake Baldwin. 3 for 3, 2 singles and a homer. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one ripped to left. Hat snags it for the 2nd out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And that is that. We go to the 8th. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Billy Wagner will take over here.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
that one at triple digits. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes. And there's 1 down.
The third baseman
at the plate, Matt Shaw. Swing and a miss, blew it by him at 99.
0-1.
Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
Ball 2.
The Cubbies with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Dansby Swanson will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Swanson.
That one's in there. 0-1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. On the ground right side. Albies over to first in time. And Swanson is set down. And the Cubs go 1, 2, 3. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris.
Soroka back to work. That misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Outside with a breaking ball.
2-0 count. Great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Hat makes the grab, 1 away. Here is Freddie Freeman.
Number 5.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And the batter now, Jeff Francoeur. That one in there across the letters. Now he breaks his bat. Scoops it up barehanded. And very nicely done for the out.
Good fastball in on the hands. Makes the swing a little defensive. Jammed him up right there.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Lifted to left center. Way back there. And that is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 11-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Daniel Palencia. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Daniel Palencia.
So 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Hank Aaron. Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Suzuki going back on it. And that one is out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to the lead. It's 12-0.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
And the batter now, Chipper Jones. And it's fouled away. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No throw, and they don't get an out on the play.
The batter number 7. Shortstop.
Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit.
Swanson.
Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Jones leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That misses the zone. 1-1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Suzuki going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Stepping in, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Crow Armstrong.
And that's in for a strike. Wagner, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
The second base.
Nico Hoerner, the next Cub to hit.
Hoerner.
And that is out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Cubbies with only 1 out left. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Seiya Suzuki. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout, and then the pitching staff nails, locked down the opponent. This team did everything right today.
12-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.